Hello everyone. Today we will talk about the question 5 of homework 2. Okay, let's look at the problem. And the problem said the customer flow at a grocery store can be viewed as a person process. And we already know in 2 minutes, at least one customer arrive equals to 0.3. And the question 1 asks us to find the lambda. So let's look at the question. It says at least one customer arrive. So that could be one customer, two customer, to infinity customer. So in here, we will use the P naught. That means 2 minutes, no customer arrive. So since we already know that at least one customer arrive is 0.3, so there's no customer arrive in 2 minutes is 0.7. And so right now we can just plug in those numbers to find the lambda value. Also, by the way, in this equation, T represent the time and the K represent the event. So in this case, there's no customer meet. So the event is 0, K is 0. So calculate this equation, we get the lambda value, which is 0.178. And the second question asks us to find the probability in 3 minutes, no customer come. Since no customer come, we can just plug in those numbers, and the lambda value we already know in 3 minutes. So the K is 3, and the lambda times 3, no customer, so it's 0. And we can calculate it to get the number is 0.586. So we can write it down, no customer in 3 minutes is 0.586. Okay, now let's look at the question 3. The question 3 asks us to find the probability in 10 minutes at least 2 customers will arrive. So when we see the at least, this keyword, that means you can have 2 customer, 3 customer to infinity customer. So we can use the similar approach as we did in first one. So the approach is like 1 minus 0 customer in 10 minutes and minus 1 customer in 10 minutes. Then we can get the result of at least 2 customers will arrive in 10 minutes. So let's calculate the 0 customer in 10 minutes first. That is pretty easy. So just plug in numbers, 10 minutes, and the lambda value is already known. So 0 customer, so it's 0. The K is 0. So the result is like this. And let's calculate. There's 1 customer in 10 minutes. So it's like this. The K is 1 in this case. So the the result is 0.3. So according to what we set in here, so the P 2 customer in 10 minutes equals to 1 minus this one and this one. So the result we get is 0.531 in this question. And let's look at the question 4. It asks us to find the probability in 1 minute exactly 1 customer will arrive. So that is 1 customer in 1 minute. That's pretty simple. So we just plug in the number so we can get this probability times 1, and the event is 1. And after calculating that, we can get the result is 0.149. That's pretty much about the question 5. So I'm gonna stop in here.